Evening folks, I'm back again. So by now you're probably getting tired of my same old intro. You know who I am and what I do, so let's dive right into it. This is Star Citizen and we are busy exploring the persistent universe, such as it is, the baby PU or protoverse even, as some people refer to it. Oh, there's an event to take him off. And some really annoying gunfire somewhere in the background. I'm trying to make a video here! Keep quiet, sheesh. Alright, so what we're going to do tonight, I've shown you what Port Olisar looks like. We are going to fly off into the big black of space and have a look at what this baby persistent universe is all about. So let's hop inside the ship, shall we? And see if we can get away from this annoying gunfire. Okay, hopefully the takeoff will be a little bit more graceful than it was the last time. This place is supposed to be an armistice zone. I don't know who's shooting at what, but
enjoy the ride. System check.
Thanks, Bob. That's Bob, my personal flight attendant. So, thrusters on and
radar contact. Disengaging autopilot.
Off
radar
we go.
Contact. Stand by. Scanning.
Alright, so what is this baby PU all about? If you have to get really technical about it, it's a chunk of space surrounding planet Crusader, which I told you about last time. Which is, wait for it, 1 million by 1 million by 200,000 kilometers. That's a lot of empty space. To give you an idea, 1 million kilometers is roughly 2.5 times the distance from the Earth to the Moon. So I have it on good authority that this is the biggest uninterrupted chunk of map that's ever been put into a game, to date at least. No loading screens, no cheating. Some people have actually tried flying from one end to the other. It took something like 20 hours, but
stand by. Scanning.
It's doable. So luckily it's not completely empty. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch on my travel overlay, and here you can see that the space inside of Crusader, of the Stanton system, has actually been scattered with some points of interest for you to go and visit. So we have a couple of comm arrays, we have the Govalik shipping hub,
radar contact, stand by, scanning.
We have Cryastro service, which is a refuel and rearm station. We have Yella, which is one of the 3 moons orbiting planet Crusader. Over here we've got Security Post Korea, which is the station where you can do first-person shooter gameplay, but I'm not going to show you that
stand by.
This time around. I will get my trusty co-pilot Darth Bean to help out with that. So what I think we're going to do is we're quickly going to visit Yella. Now if you look at that, Yella is 287,998.3 kilometers away and closing slowly. So I guess we'd better speed up. Let's go full throttle here, shall we? 50 meters per second, that won't do. Let's go to SCM mode. 95 kilometers per second. Okay, that's a little bit better. You'd better run off and make a cup of tea or something so long. Sheesh, okay. How about cruise mode? Let's do cruise mode. Cruise mode's even faster. There we are, that's better. Now we're motoring along. 450, 465. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, folks. Hey, space is big. Don't blame me, blame the developers. What's going on inside this cockpit here? Quantum drive. Wonder what that button does. Should we give it a push?
Quantum drive is now on.
Okay. The speed.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, Wow. What a rush. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. I'm just messing with you. So, what did I just do? That, folks, is how you travel around in a 1,000,000-kilometer space map. That's through what's known as quantum drive. So, cruise speed gets me into a maximum of 460 odd meters per second. Quantum drive propels me in a straight line at 20% the speed of light. 0.2 c if you want to get technical. So that's not particularly fast in the context of how big space is, but the Star Citizen systems, while being mind-numbingly huge, will probably still be shrunk down a tad in comparison to real space, because I mean, there's just so much empty space out there. There's no real sense in modeling all of it. So 0.2 c is plenty fast enough to at least get to far off interesting locations without having to wait all day. 300,000 kilometers is still a fairly short distance. That's more or less what we've just traveled. If you had to travel the length of a star system, because remember this is just one chunk of a star system and only one planet out of what will eventually be 4 planets orbiting this particular star, you are looking at travel times of maybe 10-15 minutes. Has been estimated as being long enough to keep it interesting, but still short enough so that you don't get insanely bored. But in any case, so how cool was that moon coming into view? This is yellow. It's surrounded by a couple of asteroids. Apparently there are some wrecks in there that spawn randomly that you can salvage. I'm not going to look for one now. We won't have time for that in this video. But I just wanted to show you how cool this whole quantum drive mechanism was. So shall we do that again? Let's do that again. I can hear you clamoring for more. So back to the travel overlay. Let us look for security post Korea, because this view I think you are going to enjoy. There we are. And hit the button.
Quantum drive is now on.
Let's quickly switch to an outside view.
Drive is now off.
Radar contact. Stand by. Scanning.
This is one of Crusader's other moons. I'm not sure what this one is called. There's Security Post Korea, which we will visit in a later video. And I am now going to make myself scarce, because I have a suspicion the guys flying around here want to play dirty and shoot at me. So I'm not going to give them the chance to do that. I'm going to chicken out and fly back to Port Olisar, land the ship, and then we'll call it a day for this video. See how teeny tiny Planet Crusader is now? Well, it's about to get a whole lot bigger. Just like this game, come to think of it.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Radar contact. Stand by.
Safely
Scanning.
home we are.
Radar contact.
That
Stand
was
by.
fucking
Scanning.
amazing. Alright, so slow down to precision mode, just so I don't crash into the station, because that would ruin the entire video. Now I'm going to switch to
Engaging landing mode.
landing mode, and then we will cruise in and look for one of the landing pads to set down on. If you're hearing strange noises in the background, there's thunder outside. It sounds like a war zone. So I'm going to wrap up this video before the storm gets really bad. So I come in closer. This one looks likely.
Landing request approved.
I've approved my landing request, and we'll cruise nearer until we're just about in range, and then I'll start using my individual thrusters to move forward. Now you'll see that I'm aligned with this green rectangle in the middle. That will tell me that I'm above a safe landing zone. There's a little red indicator flashing at the back, which means the rear of my ship is too low, so I need to pitch slightly forward. Now I'm aligned. If I roll, it'll give me a warning indicator on the right, so we'll bring that back in line again. And now we can just strafe downwards. So let me switch to the outside view so you can see how that happens.
Landing gear deployed.
That comes my landing gear.
Landing complete.
And we are down. You, sir, are a fantastic pilot. Fantastic. And that's it. So ends another exciting adventure in the verse. All that's left now is for me to get out of the ship, power down those controls. Oh, it's a tight squeeze in here. And open my airlock. Let's admire the view around the station once again. My trusty little space brick. I love this ship so much. I can't believe some people think it's ugly. I think it's the most beautiful thing that has ever flown through the confines of space. So, but anyway, that's just my opinion. So hopefully there will be many millions of kilometers more for the two of us to explore. But that was a very, very quick look at quantum travel through the persistent universe around Planet Crusader in the Stanton system. We'll be using quantum drive in a few videos, our upcoming videos, to get to some of the other interesting places that you can go and visit. Next time round, whoops, I will probably be showing you one of the missions that you can do inside the verse. Some basic mission gameplay that they've implemented, so we'll see exactly which one we do next, but it should be interesting. So hope you enjoyed this vid, and see you out there in the big black. Cheers.